Hey, Woober. Great to have you here. To start off, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm now soon 50 years old. My goodness.
50. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm, where should I start? Yeah, since this is a demo scene, kind of...
Demo computers, generally.
No, I've been doing computers since I was 9, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay, how did you get into computers and what was your first computer?
I first got a Dragon 64.
Oh.
With a half-baked cassette the driver with a speaker, so I had to have like this on top of the speaker and full volume. Yeah. If I didn't have full volume, I just get a load error.
Okay, so
to load in the game into this old computer. I think I had 6-7 games for that machine. I don't remember which one was.
Do you remember what year it was?
This was in 1984, 85.
Okay, so you didn't get the C64 then, did you?
Yeah, I got it later that year in Christmas from my parents.
Already later that year?
Yeah.
You were lucky then.
Because I got hooked on this Dragon 64, but it was so bad. Because I was really into it. And then I begged my parents to buy me a Commodore 64.
Yeah, of course.
So they bought it for me and my brother.
Yeah, okay, so it was a shared family computer then?
Yeah, but I used it mostly.
Yes, of course. Amiga?
Yeah, Amiga I got that in 88.
500?
When I was
2000?
It was a 500.
Yeah.
I spent all my community money for it.
Oh.
Yeah. All my other friends bought moped and saved. And,
yeah, but you wanted an Amiga instead.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Yes. And that was, because the Commodore 64, I got totally hooked into that. So I was like writing this basic huge manual that come with the Commodore.
Do you have any of these computers anymore, or any of the gear?
No.
Everything is gone?
Yes, because my father threw them away.
Ah, that's
He had them in the alley, and then he cleaned up, and then he threw it away.
Yeah, so all computers, trash.
Yeah, and I asked him some years later.
Yeah,
but then it was gone.
It was gone, yeah.
So unfortunately.
Okay.
Great. I remember I spent my whole summer working in this fishery. Yeah.
What were you doing there?
To earn money. I was 13 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And then I spent all my money on this disk drive, the 1541 disk drive. Cost 4,500, I remember.
That's crazy prices.
So that was fun.
Music.
Yeah.
When you were making music starting out, what kind of setup or software were you using?
It started kind of on the Commodore 64 when I had this notes software program. You could just put notes. Because at my school, this was in third grade, fourth grade. We had these notebooks because I was playing the pipe.
Yeah, been there, done that, yeah.
And then I just sat there and put those notes into this also Commodore 64. I don't remember the name of this program, but so I started with that, and I kind of was fascinated by it. It was shitty sound, but it worked. And then I came over some intros. I had got some cracked games, and then I was super into what's this?
Yeah,
and
sounds really cool.
Yeah, I remember the first awesome was this where you had this with the black Unit A, which had this cracked this game F-22 Raptor. This
you remember it?
Yeah, this plane. Yeah. And that was like wow, and the music was so cool and everything.
Yeah.
So that's kind of I started to investigate a little bit how that worked, and then I found this sound tracker. Yeah, Pro Tracker, and then kind of started to look into that, and then I got hooked into that kind of.
Cool.
But I was also doing some programming on the side, and I did everything.
You tried everything.
Everything. Deluxe paint.
It's music that you did the most.
Music I did most, but I was very into programming in the very beginning, like basic.
Assembly okay, basic. Yeah.
Basic, and then I started to learn assembler.
And
I took this this letter course from Denmark. It was like 10.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah, 10 courses or something like that.
Yeah.
And then the last course, then you had you was sitting there half a day punching in that program they came with, and then it just drew the Norwegian map like. You took 5 minutes to draw.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. I was like, wow, that was
you
nice.
did it at least.
Yeah, but it was like half a day of work just to program someone else's code.
Yeah. But you have to start somewhere.
Exactly. But then I started to kind of experiment with that because the cool thing with learning assembler, you also learn hex.
Yeah.
You also learn binary. You learn the address register and stuff like that. So it was very handy to kind of understand the logic of the computer, kind of how things works.
Indeed.
And that's kind of
people don't do that anymore.
No, but
just buy a device and
yeah, exactly. So that opened up a lot of doors for me later on, because when I knew how that worked, I could also go into save games and change stuff if I wanted. I could go into software, remove encrypt codes and stuff like that.
The nasty stuff.
Yeah. So then I was trying to do that for some time.
Back to music again. How do you know when a track is finished? Does it even ever really feel finished for a musician?
Yeah, it depends. On my when I did most music, I could work on 4 or 5 tracks at the same time, because you got a little bit inspired by this, and then it could work like that. So I always had like 5
jumping around
different tracks. You kind of never get finished because you want it to be perfect.
Yeah.
But it's impossible to kind of get that.
Indeed.
So you kind of have to be. That's why it's also good when you have a little bit time pressure. You have to kind of deliver.
You have to finish now.
Exactly. So that's help. But one of the tracks I worked with for The Gathering in 1998, with this Carus Obactus, which I made in Digi Booster on Amiga.
Digi Booster, yeah.
Because then I had 8 tracks.
Yeah.
And I spent like over half a year working on that track before I kind of was happy with it.
So that brings me to my next question. Is there any track back then that you are really proud of? I'm guessing that's this one.
That's that one. It's like a techno version of Carus Obactus. I kind of still get inspired from it sometimes.
Yeah.
So I really want to make like a remaster of it someday.
Yeah.
I've tried a little bit, but it's not so easy.
No. If you listen to your own music from back in the day now, does it feel like it's something you created, or does it feel alien to you now?
No, I'm still very happy about the music I made.
Yeah, but do you feel, this is something I made, or is it like, this was weird?
It depends on the tracks.
Yeah.
Of course, some of my first is like, what the fuck?
and maybe
it doesn't sound like music either.
And maybe you were that sober at the time. And
yeah, that also.
Yeah. Yeah. Who were the musicians or creators that inspired you at the time, either inside or outside of the demo scene?
I was mostly inspired by people from the demo scene back then. It was like Virgil, Lizard King, the Silent Guy, Jesper Kids. Those guys. Gøran Tell also. I had some met him later after the demo scene, but now so it's been a lot of TDK and what was his name? This Emacs.
Emacs, yes.
Yeah,
he's quite good.
Yeah, I love his chip tunes.
Yeah, great.
Really cool.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about going back and remastering some of your old music? You did speak a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have been working on a few. I'm still working on them.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of using Fruity Loops and things like that. So it's kind of a little bit nicer to work with 16-bit sounds than having to downscale everything to make it work in the Pro Tracker and things like that. But it's fun to do that as well. Kind of inspiring, and it's also kind of funny to see that still remember some of the stuff.
I still have it.
But it's not the same, I would say, anymore, because it needs more. I need more time to kind of digest and get into the flow. And right now it's kind of very busy on other fronts.
Yeah, it's not the same being 14 or being 50.
No, exactly. When you had all the time in the world. So
you barely knew what you were having for breakfast. So.
Exactly. So,
how did you end up getting involved in the demo scene at all, or cracking scene, both of them?
I was kind of with that first intro, crack intro, and then I started to look more into it. So it kind of started when we started with BBS. Started very early with BBS. We had a modem, 2400 baud modem.
That's so snappy.
In 1990, something around there. So that was kind of, then I got to know more people, and then we went to the party in 1994, I think it was.
That's in Denmark, right?
Yeah. When Andromeda had the Nexus 7.
That one.
I think it was the last big Amiga party, because all the best people from the demo scene was on that party in Denmark.
Indeed.
That was fun.
What are your favorite demo of all time? Any platform will do.
I think Nexus
new demos.
No, Nexus 7 is one of the most impressive ones I've seen.
It's a really good one.
Yeah. And some of the today's stuff you see on the Commodore 64, which looks like an Amiga.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, wow.
How did these people do that?
Yeah, so it's
they really know the computer.
Exactly. So I'm very impressed about the latest stuff as well, because it's really crazy what they can do now compared to. But of course, now you have emulators and more RAM.
And better tools too,
Exactly. So,
are you still active in the demo scene today, or just watching from afar?
I'm a sofa scener.
Sofa scener. Quite a lot of those these days.
It's been. I don't have time. That's
the problem for many people, I think.
Yeah. And especially when I do what I do now, not enough hours in the day.
Do you have any funny or just weird stories? It can be from a release you worked on or a demo party you attended. I'm sure you have many, but so anyone that pops to mind?
It was one funny. I think it was one of the first demo parties we went to. This was in Stokmarknes. In northern Norway. It was like a super small demo party. And then this was in 1992, I think it was, or 93. And we came there and it was only Amiga people, and then one guy with PC. And he got so bashed, this PC, so he left.
He left? Oh, yeah.
2 days before, because he got so much hate from all the Amiga people. So it was kind of funny. And then then there was this other, even smaller demo party 1 week later in Stamsund in Lofoten. And there we also was like 10, 15 people. And it was a lot of those like Brainbug, Don Cato from Talent. Those was the organizer. And the funny thing there was there was no oven because they had an old school building. We was having this.
Sounds cold.
It was fine because it was in the summer.
Okay.
But there was no oven there, and people bought pizza grandiosa, and we had to heat it up in the microwave.
No!
Oh, it was so soggy, and it was terrible.
Oh, sounds horrible.
So, and then there was one guy he really was like super helpful and sharing.
Yeah.
But all his discs was full of viruses. The Saddam virus.
Yeah,
which
that's
was,
why he wanted to share.
So we had to be run a little bit careful with that.
Oh, how do you feel about the demo scene as it exists today compared to back then?
I still feel it's a little bit the same today, kind of. It's still about showing off.
Yeah.
There's no... I like that...
Probably less competition now.
Yeah, also that, but also it's like a... Yeah, you see all those... It's kind of the same old people.
Same old people, just with a cane and...
Yeah, but also I think it's the community around it is very, very cool, and you meet a lot of nice people.
You still go to demo parties sometimes?
I try to go, but it's very... I've been
Weren't you at Evoke a few years ago?
Yeah, I was on Evoke a few years ago.
Yeah.
Because that's very good with Gamescom.
Yeah,
so it's the weekend before.
Yeah, of course.
So then we always go a few days before this event.
What did being part of the demo scene or cracking scene give you personally? What did you take away from it?
I learned so much.
Nothing?
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
All my experience come from that.
Yeah, exactly. Same with mine.
Yeah. I think it's that, especially when I worked as a consultant many years, I just come in, I just rip things apart. Software, I can redo everything from the ground up. So I think to have that...
And that mentality.
Yeah, but also that skill.
Yeah.
So you can see, because I saw a lot of those people coming straight out of school. They had learned tons of stuff, but they didn't know anything.
Indeed. They just read books.
No, exactly. It was like, what the fuck? So yeah. Nice. I think that's really good to have that as a basis for everything you do later on.
And I definitely learned how to organize things and get stuff done.
Exactly.
Releases,
yeah.
How to motivate people, and lots of stuff I got from being part of the demo scene.
Exactly.
And the cracking scene.
Yeah, organizing stuff.
Yeah. You don't think about it then.
With people to do things.
Later on, that's what I was doing back then.
Yeah. So you learn a lot of things. So
definitely.
So it's
definitely the whipping part.
Yeah, exactly.
You were also involved in the BBS scene.
Yes.
You were up yourself, just like me.
Yeah.
What was it like running your own BBS back then? What did that actually involve day to day?
Oh my God. I think I started my first BBS was in 1994 at home, because I was living in a shed outside the house.
Yeah.
And usually I had this 25-meter cable to the phone socket inside.
Yeah.
Which was not so popular for my parents, because the phone line was always occupied.
Yeah, of course.
He was all going to take a phone call and wee woo wee woo.
Had a good modem sound.
Yeah. So I came to a point where I just got the phone line installed directly into my into this outhouse where I was having my room. So then I had my BBS running 24/7 on that. But people called in because it was super expensive to call out.
Oh, yeah.
But I had my tools around it as well.
Yeah.
Because we had, remember on those poles back in the days, you had this connection box.
Yeah.
And then you can just take off the lid,
Yes.
and then you had all the neighbors.
Yeah.
You could just take there and put one day on that neighbor and one day on that neighbor.
Yeah.
But
they won't mind.
Yeah, but suddenly they started to talk, so then it was I had to stop that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
How would you describe the atmosphere in the BBS and cracking scene at the time?
Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun because you met all those people around the world. Was on IRC talking with people.
Yeah.
learned a lot.
Met some strange people, no doubt.
Yeah,
I know I did.
me too. Like this Italian girl, there was this case here. Trader, she went banana sometimes.
Not just sometimes, most weeks.
Yeah, that was fun. It was kind of a really good experience, and you learned a lot as well, because you was always in contact with those organizers of those Fairlight, LSD, all those big groups, and then my BBS became. I ran the BBS from 1994 to 1999. Then I had a huge crash after the gathering.
I've done that a few times, not fun.
And then I closed it, but I found a backup of all the stuff, but I'm missing some of the files. So I was thinking maybe one day to, because now I see they have updated
Army Express.
Army Express. So.
Yeah.
But I have some of the files and all that work which I put into the ASCII artist and everything. I got Tango, I think, to make all the ASCIIs
and British guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he made all the ASCIIs.
Yeah, he did a lot for me as well back then.
So I had almost customized on my BB, and I think I spent 2 years just polishing.
Been there, done that as well.
To make it super nice.
And then the crash and back up.
Exactly. But then I started the BBS with Saint and a few other guys.
Saint? Yeah, the German guy.
Yes. And we had a FTP running. And then that I ran from 1990 to 1996, 97, I think. We was one of the fastest FTP servers in Europe when it come to wares. That was quite fun.
Cool.
Then I was in all these kind of groups. I didn't do so much. I was just
hanging around.
Yeah, but I was having the FTP server at home, and we was some of the first who got like 100 gigabit over the fiber cable. So we had it in Stavanger Centrum in my friend's apartment, in his bathroom. The old server there was like a maxi tower. I think we had 12 terabyte, 16 terabyte, something like that. Back then. This was around 2000.
It's even quite a lot now.
Yes. So we had a lot of, and then I had Hydra. I don't remember if he was the Dream BBS or was it another guy.
Hydra created Hydra BBS and Hydra IRC.
Yeah.
He was a British guy. I know because he sent me the source codes for his old stuff.
Yeah, or was this another guy? Because I think he was French.
Ooh.
He worked for the ESA, European Space Agency. He wrote software for the...
I know so many people.
for satellites. And he optimized, because he was running this FTP server on Linux, Debian, and he optimized the whole server. So all the disk was working 40% faster than regular. So we had like the best read and write speed. Because we had so fast internet connection, so that was like a bottleneck to get access to the disks quick enough. But the problem with that, we had to change the disks every month.
Yeah, because you burned them out.
One disk burned out. So it was quite expensive to do that. But I had a good job back then, and then we also went together, 3 people, and we kind of kept the maintenance of the server. And then I broke up with my girlfriend, and then I was supposed to send the server somewhere, and I don't know what happened with it. I don't know, it's gone.
Did you have any pay users back then?
No, everything we did for free.
I actually had a few, but they really wanted to because they didn't want to trade stuff.
We was it was a super tight community. I think we only had 30 users on our FTP, and only the best. And that's what we did. So it was fun.
Yeah, that I know.
You had access to everything you could think of.
But when you have access to everything, you don't use any of it.
Yeah, but I had a big collection.
Collection.
I had a big collection of 250 PC viruses.
Yes, been there, done that, but I didn't use it.
No, it was just for fun.
Yeah.
I was just collecting to see how many I could collect.
What was the most challenging part of keeping a BBS or FTP online?
No, it was to make sure it was a lot of work because we had, I think it was 3-4 ops.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was 24/7, people in and out. So it was like to keep things, and we also had some hacker attempts. Of
course.
But luckily I had this, what was his name? He was from somewhere. And he was one who tried to hack us, and we found the IP address. And he just told me, just give me 1 hour. And we never saw that guy again. So I don't know what he did.
Yeah.
So stuff like that.
Yeah. Any memorable late night moments from running or maintaining it? I guess that was one thing.
I was 24/7 back then. But since we was 4 people, we always had like different schedules. So, but you always had to be available. That was
kind of like an IT job.
Yeah, it was.
If the phone is ringing.
Yeah.
To something different. Miss Games.
Yeah.
These days you're running your own game company, Miss Games. What made you decide to go for that and start your own company, and why games?
We always loved games since I was little. And I started to make games on Commodore 64. That was kind of the first. And then I started over on Amiga, in AIM, Amos, making games there. Yeah, it's just been part of my creative thing. And then I had this idea about making this ship game, which just took many, many years before I realized I wanted to do that. And then in 2009, me and Kåre Dockster I started to make some music for him, for his games. And then kind of me and him got together and let's try to make some games. And then we made first a mobile game, which was called Board, where you just clicked, and we made a leaderboard. It was a little bit fun, and then we released it, and after a week or so, we got the first high score. It was one guy, he had clicked over 50,000 times.
Wow.
And we calculated, it must have taken over 3 hours.
Oh.
But it was a game called Bored, so he must be really bored.
Yeah, it's been really bored, yeah.
And that kind of triggered even more, so then we was thinking, and I remember Oil Imperium.
The old Amiga game.
Yeah. On Amiga, so we made kind of a similar game like that called Oil Drill, which was the first kind of paid game we did. And it was quite successful. I think we had over 50,000 downloads or something like that within the 6 months.
That's quite a lot for an indie game.
Yeah. And we earned 12 krona.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
It was not a lot, it was 30,000-40,000, but it was... got back the investment, which we invested into the game with the graphics and everything, and I spent my money to pay for the artist and everything. So it was, but it was for fun. And then it kind of, grew over to this ship game, which I've been working on for many years, and then I started to do that more seriously, and I was tired of helping other people with other problems. So then I was thinking, if I could combine all what I love to do with making games, and it's really, really complicated, and I love it, because I really loved when I got to work on really complicated problems in my IT job, which could take me 3, 4, 5, 6 months to kind of find a solution. That's when I thrive. And then... so that's been my main job now for the last 13 years. So now we are 22 people.
That many now?
Yeah.
Cool.
Me and my wife or girlfriend is running it together.
Yes.
So it's nice.
What's been the biggest surprise about running your own company?
all the other stuff, which is not so fun, which you have to do anyway.
Taxes and that stuff, you mean?
Especially when you're growing a team, you have different people you have to manage.
Yeah, definitely.
And make sure that people are kind of given the opportunity to do their best.
And they're happy and
but also lay a good framework around them, so they so if we can remove some of the hassle.
Yeah.
To make them focus on the job, why not?
And just like running a demo group, actually.
Exactly. So it's kind of got to use that skill as well.
Yes. Do you ever miss working for someone else, or is this the better path for you?
It's the best ever.
I figure you'll say that.
I'm a terrible employee.
yeah. Your company has produced several games now. Is there any new game in the pipeline or a game add-on that you want to?
We have made 3 games. We're working on a 3rd game now, which is in early access on PC, which we've been working on since 2021.
What is the name?
Ships at Sea.
That's a multiplayer online game?
Yeah. We just came with dedicated server last week.
Okay, cool.
So now the player can play on the same map together with the other friends. It's like a MMO. Now we can do shipping, cargo, fishing. So it's quite fun, but it's also very, very challenging.
Cool. Is there anything else related to the company that you would like to say or speak of? Or?
Nah. All good.
Yeah. Okay, end part.
Yes.
Finally, you say. Do you think the internet changed creativity for the better or worse compared to the BBS era, for example?
Both ways. It's become worse, of course, in many assets, especially now. There's so much bad people around. But now it's more obvious that you have to be secure yourself.
Yeah.
Back in the days, no one thought about it. Like security was like, something we will install maybe.
But there were always some hackers and stuff.
Yeah. But it was like harmless compared to what it is today.
Yeah.
Now it's like the scamming of old people, of money, all this porn on you sit and can pay people to do extreme bad stuff. Just
please do this. Here's $50.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's really, really the bad. But overall, it's a good thing because you learned a lot. But the challenge is back then we had to look in the fucking book, even if the book was written bad.
Yeah.
You had terrible challenge to understand what they fucking meant.
Yeah.
Which is now you can just write in and then you get the whole code finished.
And just ask ChatGPT.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's totally different.
What about AI? Will it be the death of creativity and even the demo scene in the long run?
No.
Huh?
I think I look at the AI as a tool to help, but I don't think it will take over.
But what if everyone is just using AI to do everything?
But I don't think it will come to that way because you see people are tired of AI already. I see it when I sit on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook at all anymore. It's just AI made shit, and you see it like that.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
Yeah, and it's just like, why should I sit and bore just doom scrolling, looking at
life is short.
Exactly.
Let's do something else.
Yeah. So, but I think it's important for, especially if you're doing something, to dive into it more and understand the things behind it. Because if you understand the things behind it, then you can actually change the thing. Yeah. Instead of just being a user. So you actually also become a creator of using that.
This is a good one. If you could go back and tell your younger self one thing only, what would it be?
Keep on coding.
Keep on coding, yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I never had the brain for that coding thing.
Yeah, same with me. I tried really hard, but
I tried. I understand it.
Yeah,
I can read code, but I don't like to write code.
No, and same
because there's so much stuff I need to remember.
And to create something really magnificent. You have to be really good.
Exactly.
And if you aren't good, let's leave it to someone that are really good.
Yeah, exactly.
And then go and do something you can be good at.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
anything else you would like to add?
yeah, I think we've been touching quite a lot.
Any shout-outs or greetings you'd like to send out?
Yeah, so all my old teammates in Dark Age, Lightspeed, Delivery, Resistance.
Oh, yeah. The best one.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, Ramonster and Ramones.
Ramonster.
Yeah.
It's been a few years when I talked to that guy.
Yeah. Time goes so fast. That was really fun back in the IRC.
Oh, yeah. That was some of the best days.
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s.
It was so sad that Amiga died out.
Yeah, too bad.
I was so into it. I didn't get a PC until 1999. Then because I got a job in Telenor, and then I had to learn Windows. So then I was like, I have to capitulate.
Capitulate, yeah. I didn't get one of my own until 2001.
Oh.
And then I closed the BBS, sold the 4000. Okay, now it's PC time.
Yeah, I sold my 4000 to you. Back after Clang bought. Yeah,
he bought it. I had my own, sold it.
Yeah.
1 month later, I started almost crying. I missed it so much. I was so sick of Windows. And then I bought a new one. But I didn't open the BBS or something. And then again, I needed to have it there and play some modules from time to time, and just to have it there. But yeah,
I don't have space home. But I was thinking now, in the future, I would love to have an Amiga, just to play around.
Or in worst case, why not WinUA?
Yeah,
it's a great emulator.
Yeah, but I'm using now Pro Tracker now on Windows. This.
Yeah, the one by Bitbubsy.
Yeah,
the Norwegian guy. Yeah.
So that works.
Great. I guess that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you for taking the time to do it. I'm sure people that listen to it will appreciate it. I hope.
Yeah, hopefully.
and if this goes,
that was fun.
Great. Maybe we will do a few more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.